Adisa, a young photographer with a deep passion for capturing the unknown, arrives in a small, isolated village in the heart of Africa. This village, named Babatum, sits on the edge of an ancient eerie lake known as Guma Lake. The villagers are hesitant to speak about the lake. Their faces grow pale when its name is mentioned. They speak in hushed tones, sharing stories of people who have disappeared near the lake, their names and identities erased, lost to the water forever. The villagers believe the lake is cursed, a place where names are consumed and identities vanish into oblivion. They tell Adisa that once you utter a name near the lake, you are bound to it, and it will take you, your name, and your soul. However, Adisa, being a skeptic and an adventurous soul, dismisses these tales as mere superstition, folklore passed down through generations. Adisa spends the first day in the village, setting up his camera and preparing for his exploration. As night falls, the temperature drops and the sky fills with a blanket of stars. He decides to make his way toward Guma Lake, determined to uncover the truth behind the rumors. The villagers avoid his gaze, whispering warnings under their breath. But Adisa is undeterred. He's come for the thrill of the unknown, to capture something extraordinary on film. The path to the lake is winding, overgrown with thick vines and twisted trees. The forest feels alive, the air heavy with an eerie stillness. As Adisa approaches the water, a strange sense of unease washes over him. The lake, despite being vast, is unnaturally calm, with no ripples disturbing its surface. The moonlight casts an otherworldly glow on the water, making it seem almost like glass. Adisa sets up his camera, aiming it at the tranquil scene before him. But as he looks through the lens, something feels wrong. The reflection of the moon appears distorted, as if it is being pulled into the water. He shakes it off, thinking it's just the angle of the lens, but then he hears it. A whisper. Soft, faint, almost like a voice carried on the wind. Adisa! He freezes, his heart pounding in his chest. The voice, though faint, is unmistakably his name. He quickly looks around, but there's no one in sight. The wind picks up, and the whispers grow louder, more insistent. He feels a chill run down his spine. Adisa stands frozen, staring at the water. The whispers continue, calling his name, echoing in his ears. Adisa! His hands shake as he picks up his camera, deciding to snap a few more photos. He's determined to capture something, anything, that will prove the strange occurrences around the lake. He takes several shots, the camera's flash momentarily illuminating the dark surroundings. But in the photos, he sees something he hadn't expected. A shadowy figure standing in the distance, barely visible against the dark water. Adisa's heart skips a beat. He lowers the camera, scanning the area. There's no one there. He shakes his head, thinking it's just the low light playing tricks on him. But deep down, he knows something isn't right. He decides it's time to leave. But as he turns to head back toward the village, the whispers follow him. They grow louder with each step, as if the lake itself is calling him back. The cold, eerie presence of the lake looms over him like an invisible force pressing against his chest. Adisa reaches the village, his nerves rattled. He can't shake the feeling that something has followed him, something sinister. The villagers seem to notice his unease, their eyes filled with concern as he walks past them. Adisa brushes it off, but deep down, he knows that he's gotten too close to something he doesn't fully understand. That night, as he lies in his bed, he can still hear the whispers. They echo in his mind, growing louder and more persistent. Adisa, Adisa. His name, repeated over and over as if the lake is calling him back.